We are just about to enter into the Cape Town Central Police Station to lay a charge of fraud against Councillor J.P. Smith, who is the MACO member. And we are doing this and we'll be submitting an affidavit outlining our view that he is guilty of the common law crime of fraud. And we say there are at least 2 instances when J.P. Smith has committed an act of fraud. Firstly, in 2017, when he campaigned for the DA leadership, and we have the evidence that a CV purporting that he holds an honours degree in English from the Stellenbosch University was contained in that particular campaigning document. Secondly, in 2019, he was invited as a City of Cape Town MACO member to speak at the Music Exchange Conference in Cape Town, and he then also provided a CV which said exactly the same, that he has an honours degree from Stellenbosch. The DA is a deeply divided party. They have one set of rules for black members and another set of rules for white members. Why was it that former MEC Bonginkosi Madikizela was dealt with immediately by the Premier, and is now not only not an MEC, but he's not even an MPL? He was dealt with, and it was exactly the same situation. Here we have J.P. Smith, who has actually on at least 2 occasions fraudulently represented his qualifications, yet he remains in office. Xanthia Limburg remains in office. So it depends on race on the one hand, and also to which faction you belong.
By the way, in his office, there is a lot that is going on there. The man that has resigned, who was a director there, executive director, Bosman, he raised a number of issues which they don't want to discuss about. There is a guy that has been employed in that office, occupying a senior position, giving instructions to subordinates, and yet this man did not even have a matric certificate.
They must be consistent, and they must not be racist in the way that they deal with these issues.
I think the DA must act. If they are serious about getting rid of rogue elements within their party, they must show us here now with J.P. Smith.
We should also not forget that there is a DA mayor in Saldanha, Marius, who has been, it has been alleged, and the reality is that the MEC, who's actually supposed to have oversight over all of this, MEC Bradell, knows about the fact that his own councillors and the community of Saldanha have complained and asked to see evidence of the MBA which he claims to have. Instead, what we saw was a very amateurish video where you saw his submission, you saw a letter, but nowhere can Marius show the public. And we believe that he as well is being protected by the DA leadership. And it's actually shocking that an MEC who's supposed to have oversight of local government and who knows that this allegation has been made has been absolutely silent about Marius. So we are saying to Marius that the people of Saldanha and the Western Cape want to see your MBA degree. They don't want to see a fancy video. Show us the degree. And once again, Marius, a white DA member, is being protected. He's still the mayor of Saldanha. Compare that to Madikizela, who's no longer an MEC, who's no longer an MPL, he's out. That is the clearest demonstration of racism within the DA. Deep divisions, battles over the mayor, who should be the mayor of Cape Town, and then the deep-seated racism which permeates the DA, and that impacts on the way they've dealt with J.P. Smith compared to the way they dealt with former MEC Madikizela. there are strong rumors that Steenhuisen himself has described J.P. Smith as toxic.